best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley finds Strus. Back to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Another shot. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray.
Textbook feed from Allen. A big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Outside White. For the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now, here's Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
White against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Shot from 12. And again, it's Cleveland.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to. But Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now here's White. Pass to Horford. Holiday against Garland. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Horford. Holiday's got his second basket. 1:02 left to play here in the first. Garland against Holiday. Garland, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. It's tipped. The kick out to Holiday. They get it again. White the pass to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Under down low.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Okoro, DeAndre Hunter out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Here's Pritchard, and the basket is good. Pritchard's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Hunter from the arc. Not going to go that time. Craig down low. No scoring in this one, and he lays it up and in.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Javonte Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hunter on the wing. Now Garland. He's got 5. Shot from the wing. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Garland, the pass to Strus. Mobley kicks to Strus. And the 3 ball is good. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Mobley looking it over. Pass to Garland. Hits the 3-point bomb. Garland's got 8.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Outside Holiday. Now Porzingis. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday, a screen on Garland. Back to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Tatum against Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Tatum. Here's Hunter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got his second basket of the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Allen. And again, it's Cleveland.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Porzingis looking it over. Over Allen. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
To Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got 14 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pritchard, he's checked in for White.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Allen, a screen on Holiday. Got that one up quick. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shakes him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Brown's got 5.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Allen dishes to Mobley. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Mobley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And slam dunk by Allen.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. there's Tatum's range on display.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Garland. Three-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Thompson. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. On the top of the key, it goes straight through with the swish.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hunter finds Garland. And here's Thompson. For 3, Hunter. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Craig with it, picked up by Thompson. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Yeah, nothing too fancy.
Timeout.
Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Inside, Tatum automatic.
And he's got such a smooth release on that jump shot. You can feel that it's just coming naturally to him.
Mobley finds Mitchell. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. White with the defensive effort. Inside, Tatum. Mobley with the block. Garland the pass to Mobley to the middle. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
There's Tatum. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Tatum against Mobley. Fades back. Garland Garland with the rebound.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And White kicks to Holiday. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off. Thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Riza. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lillard against Young. With the teardrop. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Riza, defended by Kuzma, and the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Just over a minute and a half in. Offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. Lillard against Young. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside Young. Damian Lillard with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Young with the bucket.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Lillard. Portis with a screen on LeVert. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 6 points.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
LeVert, a screen on Porter. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Sims. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Risache, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Risache. And it's LeVert in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Oh, it's stolen. Niang outside. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. LeVert outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Green for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Craig.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Atlanta. Niang with it. Now Porter defending. Man, the pass to LeVert. Shoots. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Krejci. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Young with it, defended by Lillard. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang, and Daniels is subbed in for Krejci. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Prince can't hit. Atlanta leading by 6. It's tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, BA, I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Risache, he's checked in for Daniels. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Kuzma for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Beautiful pick that time by Damian Lillard.
The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. LeVert passes to Johnson. Here's Young. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Picked up by Okongwu. LeVert. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Lillard with the bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Milwaukee. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Here's Kuzma. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Young against Lopez. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Atlanta shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Daniels passes to Young. Here's Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Kuzma. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Lillard up top, guarded by Young. Can they get it? Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. To the left wing. Left side Young. Johnson a screen on Lillard. Pulls up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Picked by Prince. The 3 is up. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside Young. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Here's Trent. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Johnson. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 6.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 20 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And he can't get that one. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 8, Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
On the wing man, the 3 knocks it down from distance. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots from 14. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 9. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Young. Lets the three fly. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Young. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Lopez for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta leading by 11. And here's Young. The floater. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Daniels. And here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Young with the power move.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Hawks leading. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here goes Trey. And down it goes. 2 points.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee with the ball. 7-point differential. The three from Prince. He can't get it to go. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys...
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Garland kicks to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
And a wide open look for Hero. Off target from outside. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
All right, David, thanks. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Pass to Strus. And here is Mobley. Outside Garland. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The 3-point shot so highly valued.
And here's Adebayo outside. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mobley kicks to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, a screen on Wiggins. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Burks. Hero from long range. And that one is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
It's his first trip to the line. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Wiggins. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Here's Mitchell. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
How smoothly does Donovan Mitchell get into that jump shot? Boy, it is so pure.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Burks. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And this is what Burks is out here to do. Shoot the basketball at a high percentage. Really good form.
Mitchell against Robinson. Count the basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Burks looking around. Adebayo against Hunter. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back in... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Jerome. Drains the 19-footer. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Hero finds Robinson. Outside, Hero. From downtown, it's good from long range. Hero's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Pass to Hunter. Over Anderson. Hunter no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Back to Hunter. Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and Bam Adebayo subbed in for Anderson. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green, and it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Miami making a change here. Burks is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Outside, Hero. Pass to Ware. Inside, here's Burks. And he makes good on the layup. Burks has got 6.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. Oh,
yes.
Goodness.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Heat have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Hero passes to Wiggins. To the left wing. There's Hero with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Down low, here's Adebayo. The shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Hands it from downtown.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Mitchell. Plays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Burks. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Burks with it. 6 points for him. Hero from long range makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Mitchell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Wiggins with it. Wiggins, that's a screen for Adebayo. Here's Ware. Wiggins passes to Ware. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 4 to the right side. Wound up there for Allen, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Mitchell outside. Anderson a screen on Garland. Outside Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Robinson's got the lead back up to 4 now for Miami. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Here's Allen. And that one good. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat out front. They lead by a bucket. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Duncan Robinson out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Outside, Hero. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trailing. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Wade a screen on Hero. Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Wade finds Hunter. There's a screen. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Hero against Garland. Shot's good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Mobley outside. Fires the three. And another three for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Outside, Hero. Mitchell against Burks. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami trailing. He lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Mitchell against Burks. And here's Strus for three. Cans the three.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Hero. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Burks against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley, the 17-footer. And Ware pulls it down.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Adebayo. No good on the three. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep it close.
Yes, sir!
Wow! I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Fires from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Now Lillard. 5 to shoot. Hauled in by Brown.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Pass to Prince. The three ball. The rebound, Celtics. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
A nice move by Lillard against that contact. Able to really make an adjustment there.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Outside White. Here's the three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Kuzma against Brown. Now here's Lillard.
Get up to throw down. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Pass to Brown. Horford outside. This one for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Lillard passes to Porter. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Brown scanning the floor. Horford, a screen on Porter. And here's Brown for three. Not going to go that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front, up by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it falls all over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Bucks trail by 5. Here's Porter. Outside, Green. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Timeout. In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Brown against Lopez. The kick out to Kuzma from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks trail. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with another miss. Milwaukee has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Oh, the power move by Giannis.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
It's Brown on the wing. Cans it with nobody near him. Brown's got 5.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Lopez, an absolute mountain to deal with on the inside, and the defense doing all they can against him.
Boston making a switch here. Fournette's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brown against Kuzma. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
For 3, here's Lillard. No good that time. Tie game in Boston. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
28. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court show. They're picking up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Tatum. Shot from 12. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Holiday surveying the floor. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. Again, Boston.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's on.
Impressive! Wow! And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Up top, White. Over Prince. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Porzingis finds Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 13.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Lillard, no good off the back of the rim. Boston leading by 4. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another one falls for Boston.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Lillard looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Tatum with room to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Outside White. Tatum, a screen on Prince. White for three. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks trail by 4. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
Porzingis finds Brown. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Lillard outside. Fades away. Boston pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. White against Kuzma. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. For 3, here's Lillard. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. 58 seconds left in the game. Outside Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard, tightly guarded. The 3 from Prince. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
White can't hit.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. 7-point differential. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
To the left side wing. Vucevic down low, working on Allen. Count that one.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Strus with it. Free throw line jump shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Stolen by Allen. Garland looking it over. Fires for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic a screen on Garland. Ball with the bucket.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Mobley outside. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Pass to Giddey. Back to White. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Now Ball, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 2. And Giddey gets it to go.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Pass to Strus. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Cleveland, Hunter comes in for Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 10.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland leading by 5. Okoro kicks to Garland. $15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Jones. Here's Dosunmu. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Williams. And it's Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Here's Jerome. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Now here's Mobley. Nothing on the board. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Max Strus is checked in for Javonte Green.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Strus. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Bulls shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Over Mobley. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Buries it down low.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Timeout.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Jones. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Giddey against Strus. And Giddey gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Mitchell. Now Hunter releases. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Hunter. Over Buzelis. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Misses the chippy right there.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 12.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, easy call.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The Cavaliers, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point guard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Ball. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. Garland the pass to Allen. Mitchell wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Stolen by Ball. Here's Buzelis, defended by Strus. Out to White. Sweet move. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
For 3.
Garland's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis.
For your ball, number 44, Patrick Williams.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Left side, Williams. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
2 minutes.
Williams kicks to White. Clock at 6. Great open look there. White's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Cleveland moving it around. Power down with both hands.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Pass to Vucevic.
Clever pump fake from Vuce. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. And Cleveland with a change here, too. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Pass to Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. Back to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Ball kicks to White. White, a screen on Allen. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
White, good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland. Takes a three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. And time for the short. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jalen Smith is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the paint, here's Smith. And then Smith with the jam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Giddey, no good. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Garland kicks to Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. Back to White. Pass to Vucevic. A stupendous finish in traffic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Allen with the screen for Strus. There's the triple. The Cavaliers with another miss. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Ball to pass to Vucevic. Excellent D there from Allen. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
White against Mitchell. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. And it's Vucevic missing. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Here's Mitchell. Good.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if someone opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it. Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Driving in. It's in!
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's Ball with the three. Oh, and he got it to Ball! Woo!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish.
Expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Hero outside. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Kuzma. The three from Prince. Adebayo grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. Kuzma outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Hero against Lillard. Fires the three. And Tyler Hero gets the three. Hero's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Lillard. And Hero grabs the board.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wiggins looking around. The three ball. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. Antetokounmpo for three. Rebound, Miami.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Adebayo, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And that one's good. Lillard.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Adebayo. And he lobs it up top. Wiggins, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Miami trailing. Anderson passes to Hero. Shoots over Portis. And there's Hero on the assist by Anderson. Hero's got 9. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Larson. Pass to Anderson. Hero for 3. Unable to get that one. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Porter. The 3 is up. And Green, good for 3. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Jovic. Robinson with it. They set the screen. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Porter's shot is off. Heat leading by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Anderson with a screen. Hero for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Portis, the pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Anderson with a screen on Porter. Hero for 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Bucks trail by 3. On the wing, Porter. From deep. Anderson pulls it down. Miami's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. It's stolen by Trent. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And he lays it up and in. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Portis. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Kuzma. Missed inside.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Pass to Wiggins.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And here's Lillard. He's got 11. Oh, Lillard in traffic. Just so good.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Can't get it to drop. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
They've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lillard can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wiggins for 3. Wiggins for the triple.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, Great D that time from Adebayo.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. And another miss by Milwaukee. Now Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Outside Burks. From behind the arc. Damian Lillard with the rebound. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. 11-point game. Prince. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Trent's checked in. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And the shot goes. Hero's got 14 points for the game.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. Hero for three. Drops in the three. He's got 17.
And just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Takes one from 10 feet. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Pass to Adebayo. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lillard with the ball. 18 points for him. Pass to Sims. Here's Portis. Nice D from Anderson. Miami leading by 8.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Back to Adebayo. 3 seconds left. No good on the layup. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the act. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 8. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Larson. Hero outside. Count that bucket. Hero's got 19 points.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Driving in. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Porter against Hero. Chalk up 2 there. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Miami leading by 7. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. On target from range. He's got 24.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Adebayo. And that one good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Hero against Lillard. Hero, no good.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish.
Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown from Miami.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Outside Burks. Clock at 4. Over Prince. And there's another one for the Heat. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter here. Hero against Lillard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Now here's Hero. From the top of the key, Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7, and the shot goes in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
First team foul.
Here's Hero. Lillard comes with a double. Outside Burks. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ware. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Money from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot. but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees my hip. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy.
Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard. And the three ball is good.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Bridges against White. Bridges inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's Tatum. The Knicks making the shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hart the pass to Brunson. Puts up a deep three. Knocks down the three ball.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
Outside Tatum. Over Hart. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
New York with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Towns kicks to Brunson. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
Peyton Pritchard.
Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
The Knicks leading by 6. McBride with the ball. It's Hart on the wing. Shot's good by Achua.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Hauser. Here's Brown. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Back to Achua. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Celtics trail by 7, and New York looking at who they've got. We've got Mikal Bridges. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Austin with the ball, following the score by New York. Craig passes to Pritchard. Over Payne. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low. Out to Bridges. Payne looking around. They get it back. From deep. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Craig sets the screen for Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bridges finds Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Brown just doing a great job getting after it, mixing it up on the window.
Anunoby outside. Tatum against Towns. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. And it falls over the rim and in. Brunson's got 7.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. No good on the triple. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Towns down low, guarded by Tatum. Really left alone that time. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum draws the double. Takes the 3. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Brunson downhill. Porzingis with the block. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. White's got 5 points now in the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And here is Bridges, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Stolen by Holiday. Up top, Porzingis, defended by Towns. Brown inside the line. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Hart. Towns with it. Headed by Porzingis. And that one's good. Towns.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Tatum. Defended by Hart. And it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics. Pass to Hart. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Towns. He gets it in there. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Towns finds Anunoby. Brunson with it. Boy, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Holiday sets the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Tatum against Hart. Tatum no good. New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. Driving to the basket for the lead. And Boston with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Holiday against Brunson. Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Tie game in Boston. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And New York, looking at who they've got, Towns is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Payne dishes to Towns. To the inside. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And so here is New York following the three-pointer by Boston. Towns against Horford. 6 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Payne. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Bridges. Hart, wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Anunoby outside. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
There's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And Brunson, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Tatum looking around. Great job by Tatum in close.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Brunson. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Holiday against Brunson. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Here's Tatum.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Now here's Brunson. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
Here's Bridges. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.